President Trump is still not saying whether he will sign the latest $900 billion coronavirus stimulus plan, as millions of cash-strapped Americans wonder if they'll be getting any more help from the government. With federal unemployment benefits and an eviction protection program about to expire, at least one signal is emerging. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, who met with the president on Christmas Day, tweeted that Mr. Trump seems even more convinced that stimulus payments should be more than tripled to $2,000 per person. The president is spending the holidays at his Florida resort. Paula Reed is traveling with the president, and she's there. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning, Jerika. Well, one thing Americans did not get for Christmas yesterday was any clarity on this economic relief, even as some unemployment benefits are set to run out this weekend. Now, this week, Congress passed this bill, but President Trump has threatened to veto it unless payments, those checks that individuals and families receive, unless those are tripled. Now, the massive 5,500-page bill was actually flown down here to Florida for the president to sign if he wants. CBS News has confirmed that the president has physically received the bill, but the White House has not given any indication, won't provide any details about what the president intends to do. One clue we have, though, is from a tweet yesterday from the president where he asked, quote, why would politicians not want to give people $2,000 rather than only $600? It wasn't their fault. It was China. Give our people the money. But the big obstacle to giving people larger checks has been Republicans. House Republicans blocked an effort by Democrats this week to increase those stimulus payments. And after that attempt failed, members of both parties were calling for the president to just sign the bill as is. Now, while the president has been here in Florida, he says that he has been in meetings and taking calls, but they have provided no details about who the president is talking to, what they're talking about, whether they're working on any kind of strategy. The only time we've actually seen the president publicly has been a few brief glimpses of his motorcade as it is pulled into his golf club down here. The president has 10 days from the time he receives this bill to sign it, but the first big deadline comes on Monday when government funding runs out, setting up potentially the third government shutdown of the Trump administration.
And
Elaine?
Paula, this week the president vetoed a $740 billion defense bill. On Monday, Congress could vote to override his veto, but it will require congressional Republicans to defy the president. What can we expect to see?
Well, this is so interesting, Elaine, because it really does set up this test of whether certain GOP members are indeed willing to defy the president. Now, Congress passed this bill with veto-proof majorities in both chambers, but the president has signaled for weeks that he was going to veto it unless lawmakers use the bill to curtail the protections that social media companies have. Now, also, the president has said that he objects to legislation in the bill that would require some military bases to be renamed if they were named after Confederate leaders. But some Republicans have already said that even if they voted for this bill, they will not vote to override the president. So it's not clear if lawmakers will be able to get around the president's veto. Elaine.
All right, Paula, thank you.